Our master Umar ibn al-Khattab was the Emir of the believers. He was a very just Imam among the people and feared Allah Almighty in his subjects of Muslims whom he took over. He was personally following people affairs, saying, "May Allah be pleased with him, if a mule stumbled in Iraq, Allah would have asked me about it. Why did you not pave the way for it, O Umar?" Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab was very afraid of Allah and feared his punishment. At that time, for some people went to the commander of the faithful to complain about the cheating of milk. Some sellers mix milk with water to earn more money by increasing the amount of water and adding it to milk. And here Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, sent a herald calling out to the markets, warning the sellers of cheating on the milk and threatening them with the punishment and severe torment. In the midst of all this cheating in the scale of milk and the frequent complaints about the commander of the faithful Umar started personally following up on the affairs of the people so that justice would spread among the Muslims. One day, our master Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, was walking at night to learn about people's affair. He sat resting on the wall on one of the old houses. Afterwards, Umar ibn al-Khattab heard a loud voice of a woman saying, "Don't forget to mix milk with a little water, my daughter." The girl said in astonishment, "Didn't you hear the caller in the markets, my mother?" The commander of the faithful warned people to not mix milk with water or else his punishment would be severe. The mother replied with expression, "Get up, girl, and add water to the milk. Umar ibn al-Khattab will not see us now in that darkness and night." The girl said in sadness, "O my mother, if Umar ibn al-Khattab does not see us, then what about the Lord of Umar, who neither sleeps nor neglects, for Allah Almighty sees us. So by Allah, my mother, I would never obey him in public and disobey him in secret." And here our master Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, heard it and ordered his servants who accompanied him to put a sign on the door of the house to return in the morning to the house. The servant came back the next day in the morning to find out who the girl was and whether she was married or not, as Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, ordered him. The servant found out that the girl was called Amara. The servant returned to the house of the commander of the faithful, may Allah be pleased with him, and told him about the girl. Umar, may Allah pleased with him, got up and brought his 3 sons, Abdullah, Asim and Abdul Rahman. Our master Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, said to them, "If your father had moved to the woman, no one would precede him to his maid servant to marry her." Abdullah and Abdul Rahman said that they were married, and here Asim said, "I do not have a wife, so marry me to her, my father." Umar ibn al-Khattab sent to the girl and asked her to marry his son Asim, and he was one of the best men in morals and religion. Amara gave birth to 2 daughters from Asim, Hafsa and Layla bint Asim bin Umar bin al-Khattab. Layla married Abdul Aziz bin Marwan bin Abdul Malik bin Marwan, the Umayyad Caliph, and she bore him Umar bin Abdul Aziz, the 5th of the rightly guided Caliphs. May Allah be pleased with him, and the fairest of character. May Allah be pleased with him. The protection of Allah Almighty in solitude is a sign of the pious believer, who knows that the eye of Allah pursues him whether he goes, and that the feeling of being watched bequeaths to the believer the self-reflection, and fear is the act of sins.